Maybe I should have ducked and weaved a little bit. I wanted to follow up on my last video and level up the intro Homelab by making it a modded Minecraft server. This is a great way to build on the skills from the last video. I've launched the Linux Mint virtual machine I installed last time, and I'm going to open up the terminal. When we installed the vanilla Minecraft server, we installed a headless version of Java. Some of the mods I will be installing today will need the full version of Java to run, so we will install this by typing sudo apt install openjdk-17-jdk and hit enter. It will ask for our password and then start the install. This will install the missing files from last time. Again, I will post all the commands used in the comments, so don't worry if you miss one. The next step is to make sure that the installation worked. To check this, we type java-version and hit enter. You should see the current version of Java requested, in this case, 17.0.8.1. Okay, now we'll go ahead and just update our system again by typing sudo apt update and hitting enter. There might be a few updates, but not nearly as many as last time. After that finishes, go ahead and type sudo apt upgrade -y, again hit enter, to install any of the updates found. One of the great things about Linux is that you can update the system at any time. Unlike Windows, which will want you to restart after certain updates, sometimes forcing the restart and disrupting your server. With Linux, you can update this without causing any server downtime. As you can see, my editor fast-forwarded through the actual process of checking for and installing the updates. This is due to the fact that this computer uses a standard hard disk and, as one of my commenters pointed out, is significantly slower than an SSD. Upgrading the hard drive and speeding the server up might be the topic for a future video. Now, if you didn't do this step in the first video, this is a good time to install Screen. So we want to type sudo apt install Screen and hit enter. I already installed it, so it will just tell me that it's already there. Okay, so with a modded server, we're going to want a place to keep the server and all the mods. Now, Linux has a folder already built in for this. So let's type cd/opt and hit enter. This takes us to the options folder. Now, we need to make a folder for the server, so we'll type sudo mkdir Minecraft. Let's navigate to this folder by typing cd Minecraft. At this point, we can actually use the Linux GUI, so let's open up Firefox. The mods that the members of my household want all work on a Minecraft Forge server, so we'll search for Minecraft Forge and download it. Forge defaults to the most current version, but if you scroll down, you can access all versions of the servers. For my case, I need a 1.18.2 server, so I will navigate to that and then download the most current installer. To make life easier for us, let's make our Minecraft folder accessible to all users, not just the root user. This means that I can move files into and out of this folder without the system telling me I don't have permission to do so, as Linux by default only lets root users make changes. To do this, we will type sudo chmod ugo plus wrx/opt/Minecraft and hit enter. The UGO designates all users and groups. The plus RWX means that they can read, write, and execute programs. Next, we can navigate to our downloads folder, copy the downloaded jar file, and navigate to our Minecraft folder where we will paste the jar file. Now, we go back to our terminal and type java forge dash and our version .jar. You can just hit tab after the forge dash if you only have a single version, and then space dash dash, install server, and hit enter. This will install the server in all the folders. Once that finishes, let's go ahead and type ls to see the files it created in this location. You should see one in green called run.sh. This is the file we will be using to start the server in a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and change the permissions to this by typing sudo chmod space ugo plus x space run.sh and hit enter. Now we can run the server for the first time by typing /run.sh and hitting enter. The server will try to start, and just like in the last video, it'll close out because we need to accept the EULA. So just like last time, let's type sudo nano eula.txt and hit enter. Arrow down and change EULA equals false to EULA equals true. Hit Control X, Y, and enter. We will call the program again with the /run.sh, and now it will attempt to start. Since there are no mods yet, it will spin up a server just like it did for the vanilla one from last time. You will notice here that a dedicated window opens showing the server status. Some people like the visual, but I tend to not keep it running. Let's go ahead and stop the server and do some more steps here. Remember earlier when I said I would need to change something because of the slow nature of the drive on this computer? Well, here we are. Let's type sudo nano server.properties and hit enter. This will bring up our server settings. Here we will navigate all the way down until we find the line view distance. Let's change that from 10 to 8. Hit Control X, Y, and enter. Now, before we go any further, if you set up a virtual machine the exact same way that I did in the last video, then you don't have enough RAM allocated to run a modded server. 6 gigs is more than enough for a vanilla server, but for this we will need more. So let's close down our virtual machine. Once it's shut down, we can go into the machine properties in VirtualBox and change the allocated memory to 10 gigabytes. This leaves 6 gigabytes still for Windows to run. Relaunching the virtual machine, we'll go right back into the terminal. Let's navigate back to our Minecraft folder with the cd/opt and cd Minecraft. Now, if we type ls, we can see all of the files and folders in the main folder. We want to give the server plenty of RAM to use, so we will type sudo nano user dash and hit tab. This will finish the line and then hit enter. Here, we want to arrow down to the bottom line and uncomment it by deleting the pound sign. I'm going to change the 4 to a 6 to start out with. This tells the server to use up to 6 gigabytes of RAM. Now we hit Control, X, Y, and enter. Okay, before we start adding our mods, let's change the permissions for the mods folder by typing chmod space ugo plus rwx space mods. I'll be going back to the Linux GUI to add the mods. Ours were downloaded from CursedForge, but there are other places to get mods from. We're not using a mod pack since people here wanted specific mods, so I have downloaded each of them individually into a separate location, and I'm going to copy and paste them into my mods folder now. With the mods in place, we're going to start a screen session to have a nice fresh interface by simply typing screen and hitting enter. We'll now run the program without the GUI interface by typing /run.sh space NOGUI. Hit enter. And now we wait for the server to load all the mods. If you've grabbed specific mods like I did from a wish list from other people, it is possible that they included client-side only mods. So if this is the case, you will see through this process, the server will error out. You can hold shift and scroll up in the terminal screen to see which mods failed. Then, simply delete it from your mod folder and rerun the program. Repeat this until the server starts. And there we go. With the server now running, let me jump over to my gaming system and let's look at some gameplay. Here we have it. Minecraft with a D&D style character origin, along with vampires. Not for the faint of heart. And there you go. You've leveled up your home labbing skills. The best part about this setup is that if you should ever destabilize the virtual machine with a mod, you can simply delete the virtual machine and start over. Thank you for watching this video. Please make sure to do all the YouTube things like subscribe and ring the bell. Also, leave a comment and let me know what you think. I finally got access to the community tab, so I've created a post asking my subscribers for ideas. Also, keep an eye out for polls. And if you like, share this video with your friends. We're now trying to grow the channel as much as possible. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for stopping by.